What's up everybody? In today's video I'm going to do a very quick review reaction of the legend Mr. Joe Rogan jumping in and spending 20 minutes in an ice bath, being only his second time, which is baffling. How has he only done 2 ice baths in his life, this guy? My name is Mike Mayer. I run a YouTube channel called Take a Deep Breath, which is a breathwork channel. You can probably guess from the title. So a lot of breathing exercises, which I learned initially from a gentleman called Mr. Wim Hof. So who is me? Why am I talking about ice baths when I'm wearing a big jumper? What the heck? So about 5 years ago, I flew out to Poland, and I got to spend a week with Mr. Wim Hof, the Iceman, and this is me climbing Mount Śnieżka, which is in Poland at the south. Took a couple of hours to get up there, and we went up there just in our pants, so as you can see I'm having some fun there. And essentially, while I was with Wim and his team, I learned some breathing techniques, but I also learned that my body could handle quite cold conditions. So jumping into ice water, climbing mountains in your shorts, being able to be barefoot, walking around in your pants in snowy, cold forests. And within a 5 to 6 day experience, I was able very quickly to adjust to those conditions, as were all of these other people. And I'm a person that can't, or said I couldn't handle the cold. So that's a little bit about me. I've been doing ice baths and cold baths ever since. Quick video. Where am I? This is a couple of years ago in Poland, but near Warsaw. And this is me just jumping into a frozen lake. And what we're doing there is a bit of what Wim would call horse stance. And I'm not doing it properly. I should have my legs properly bent and activated. But essentially, I'm just trying to get myself ready mentally and a bit physically. So this is a proper frozen lake. There's a guy who's like properly hacking away at it. He's the real hero of this video. So this is me just jumping in the ice lake. Now, not always is it this simple and smooth. You get yourself mentally lined up and you can sip into a frozen lake like this, and you can imagine and trick your body to thinking you're getting into a nice hot bath. So as you can see, there's quite a smooth entry there. Anyway, this is not about me. This is about Mr. Joe Rogan. I just thought I'd put this on here because we don't get everything right. I still suffer from getting into cold water sometimes. There's not even any blinking ice in there, but there you go. There's me sticking a photograph of me struggling to get in some cold water in December. Anyway, let's have a look at this video of Mr. Joe Rogan. Let's go.
Oh, hello, friends. Just got done working out. I'm going to try the ice bath again, and hopefully I can get more time this time.
So he did do a, I don't know, 30-second one, which I did see that clip of, but this is now the full sort of 20 minutes.
I figure the best way to do that is to hold myself accountable and film it. So here we go. So hold myself.
So the feet are quite easy normally. Nice shot there, Joe. Straight in. Straight in the water. Now, getting straight in is actually a really good technique, because what I sometimes do is I'll get to just below my belly and then you just get scared and you just can't get in the water. And it takes ages, and you're cold, and you know that it's going to hurt as it goes through. The thing is, it only takes a second, and you start to adjust really quickly. So he's done the right thing. Now, Joe is a bit of a pro when it comes to mental toughness here, so I would expect nothing less from him. But there you go, that's Joe getting straight into the ice bath like a champ. So he's going in through the nose and out through the mouth, focusing on the breath there. But he's quite tense, isn't he? He's quite tense, it looks like, in that situation. Now, to be fair, we'd all be quite tense, I think, in that situation. Just put the music down on there, sound. So, when I did my first ice bath, I was in the water. There's a Wim Hof instructor. It's night time, and I tried to just get in and fight through it. And so I'm bracing, and the guy's in the coat, and he's looking down at me. He's like, relax, relax. I was like, it's easy for you to say, not in the cold water. But eventually I had to just jump out, because there's only so long you can fight the cold. You can't win. If your body's completely submerged in freezing cold water, it's almost impossible to fight that. Now this guy's got tough mental, toughness here, so he's going to do really well. But I couldn't do it. I did a couple of minutes and I had to jump straight back out again. Now the second time I went back into the water, the advice I got, which I said at the start of the video, was just pretend you're slipping into a hot bath. And something happened the second time while I went in, and just relaxed, and my shoulders came down, my hands opened up, and I was able to do the full 5 minutes in freezing cold water. You're peeling the ice off the water to get into the bath. And so there's something here about relaxing, and that comes with the practice of doing a cold bath like this, a cold exposure, because your body's in fight or flight. It wants you to get the hell out. It's like putting your hand over a hot flame. You're going to want to remove your hand off that hot flame. Similar things happening with the cold water. Look at him struggling there. But what happens is when you practice and you do this more and more, your body thinks, okay, I'm not going to die here. I'm used to this. I've had this feeling before. And so what it does is it relaxes, and that fight or flight period, which might last a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, starts to shrink. And sometimes you don't even get fight or flight. So if you do 3 or 4 cold baths in a row, by the time you're jumping in to the next one, you're just sinking straight into that hot bath. Let's see what he's saying. I'll hear him. Yeah, so just focusing on his breath, which is a great tool. The thing with Joe is he does a lot of sauna as well, and he's not a stranger to discomfort, which is what this is. But he does look a little tense. Let's fast forward. I mean, he's a champ. Second ice bath. Look, here we are, 10 minutes in. He's not having a good time though, is he? So interestingly now, he's taking a breath in and he's holding, and then he's letting that breath go again now. So he's trying to get some time in on the inhale. Now that might just be an instinct, or is that something he's learned? I'm not sure. Yeah, he's deep into it now. And let's go to 15 minutes. There he is, look. Yeah, it looks like he's really fighting there. He's really fighting it, which, to be fair, who wouldn't at 15 minutes? Yeah, 20 minutes in. Yeah.
Alright, I don't want to die. Oh, fuck. Woo! Alright, 20 minutes. Oh, holy shit. Oh, fuck, I can't move. Okay. I don't know if that was smart, but I just did 20 minutes. And one of the reasons why I did 20 minutes is Jocko sent me a video of his son doing 20 minutes. So I'm like, well, I guess it's possible. Whew. I think the big thing is the deep breathing exercises, because once I did that, it was way more tolerable. Now my whole body is just fucking freezing, but whew, it's nice to know I can do it. Whew.
Yeah, so the shivering's an interesting one. So when I was talking to the Wim Hof guys, they were telling me that what happens is it's the cold and warm blood mixing causing shivering. I've never looked into that in too much detail, but the shivers are awful because there's been a couple of times I've climbed mountains just in my shorts in winter, and you've got no shivers at all, especially when you keep walking. But the minute you get dressed, maybe at the top of the mountain, come back down again, you get extreme shivers. It is awful, and you can do press ups and other bits. Anyway, if you're new to ice baths, probably don't need to go straight to that straight away. I would just go in the shower, turn the dial down, do 10 seconds and try and build up from there. Just do some nice slow breathing through the nose and build up. If you're feeling a bit more extreme, you can go and be safe and jump in a cold bath or a lake or something in the winter, but just obviously be careful. It's interesting to see Joe do that, because I can't first of all believe that that's only the second time he's done that. Shocking. 20 minutes. So fair play to you, Mr. Joe Rogan. Anyway, if you like this video, give me a comment, subscribe, and if it's the first time you've met me, please check out Take a Deep Breath, where you'll find I know, hundreds of breathing exercises now, and interviews with some of the world's top breathing experts on there as well. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Thanks a lot. Take care.